He's a star running back. Let's say star running back for the Green Bay Packers. Here he is, Ryan Grant. Let's bring him out.
They gave me a mic.
Yeah.
And another mic.
And you got two mics? You doubled up?
Double mics. There you go.
Hey, people want to hear you. You want to hear Ryan? Let's go. Yeah.
Fucking.
Let's do this.
Shit is bright up here.
Got a lot of fans here.
I didn't know it was so bright up here.
It gets pretty hot.
I'm gonna be like this.
I'm wearing a lot of layers.
All right, we're good.
So Ryan, you're home. You're a local guy, right? This is
Yeah, this is my hometown. I'm from New York, local New Yorker. One of the only guys from New York that actually plays football. Yeah. It's definitely a basketball state, but yeah, went to high school in New Jersey, and you know, the rest of the story is what it is.
You were in the Clarkstown South in Rockland. Were you up in there?
Yeah, I was at Clarkstown South for a year and realized that was the worst mistake of my life, and then went back to New Jersey for high school.
Clarkstown North is where it's at, man. You got to go north. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Jersey's better.
But I'm from Harrison, Westchester County. You got some
Yeah,
good
that's not that
football
far.
there.
Yeah, Westchester's good.
Westchester. Edgemont football. Did you ever play these?
No, I knew a couple guys that played there. I never actually played against them, but
yeah.
I knew some guys.
Well, yeah, I was.
It was okay.
I wasn't on the team, but I was getting autographs of the guys on the high school. That was me. I was that kid. So, right, you're home. Tell us about the offseason. What's going on? How's it going?
A lot of work. Not as many Brett Favre questions. Yeah, that's true. Man. You guys know who Brett Favre is, right?
Yeah, Brett Favre.
He's a traitor. No, he's not.
Uh-oh.
He's not a traitor. I take that back.
Really?
He's not a traitor. He's not a traitor. That's a joke.
You're here to clear his name.
I'm
That's why we brought you.
clearing the air. Listen, he's not a traitor. I actually built a relationship with him. He's a good guy for the most part. And if he wants to play again, if he wants to come back and play again, that's his choice. It just gives us an opportunity to beat up on another quarterback and get some more wins. So.
But Aaron's your guy now, right?
Yeah, A-Rod's our guy, man. He's a top-notch quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is going to get the deal done. You know, he's been playing great for us last year. Got a lot of money, so we expect him to play great. Yeah. And you know, we're looking forward to it.
You got some money too, right? You got a little bit. They
yeah.
give you a little bit. They give you a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay.
You know what's funny?
Everyone's getting money. We're getting a lot of money for the show.
That's great. You guys deserve it. You do a good job.
You see this?
I thought these top-notch.
Look at that.
I actually bought this exact same TV from my living room.
Did you?
Yeah.
This is an iPod.
Just a little bigger though. Just a little bigger.
This is actually my iPod though. This is an
There you
iPod
go,
Grande.
Yeah, my cell phone screen is bigger than this.
I bet a lot of things you have are bigger than mine. But anyway, we'll
whoa. Daddy Grant, help me out.
Hey, every show needs some self-deprecating Jewish humor.
There you go.
Ryan, let's talk about we talk about the professional football, but I want to talk about growing up. You grew up in Rockland, Jersey. You grew up locally, and your father was a big influence on you, right? And did you recognize the theme music, by the way?
What was it?
We were playing Game Rebellion.
Yeah, that's my brother's band, Game Rebellion, Brooklyn.
Ryan's brother Nedicky's in a band, Game Rebellion. Now, Ryan, you and your brother grew up together, and your dad was a big influence, apparently. I want you to tell us about that.
Yeah, my dad's like the stereotypical hoop dreams. I come from a basketball family, and my father was supposedly supposed to go to the NBA, got hurt, got injured, but big into sports. So when he used to put us through like boot camps when I was like 7. He'd wake us up like 6 o'clock in the morning, be like, let's go, fired up drills. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I just want to play. But it started off doing that at a young age, a lot of different working out. And my father bought me a dip bar when I was 9. So, normal kids are playing with like trucks. I'm doing pull-ups and dips.
Yeah, my dad.
And yeah, sure. I'm sure your father did the same thing.
No, he got me a chocolate dip. Which is
yeah, there you go. See?
It's a kind of donut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
he made me do a lot of different workouts. He was the type of guy that he was going to instill the work ethic first. He always felt like there were a lot of guys that were talented athletically, but at the end of the day, you were going to work harder than the next man. So as a kid, it'd be crazy things, and my boys would always laugh at me, but when kids are playing at a park, my father was the type of guy, he's like, no, if you want to play with them, you got to run 2 miles first around the park, and then you can play. And I was like, well, I'm not going to want to play. I'm going to be tired after that. He was like, well, hey, see how much you want it. So So I guess it worked out. I won it. He would make me he'd watch like a lot of pro films, like Walter Payton films and Jerry Rice stuff, and he would add on everything. So anything that Walter Payton did, he was like, if Walter Payton did it, you can do it. If Eric Dickerson wore it, you can wear it. If Jerry Rice did it, you can do it. All the stuff. So he would make me work out before practice at the high schools. I'd have to run in like my pants. And my father was really big on safety, because I was a slim guy growing up. So my father would make every extra pad. He didn't want any part of my body being exposed for football. So he made like back pads before there were back pads. He would cover up like the little part of my neck. He all types of stuff. He wore forearm pads, just everything he wanted me to wear, but
now,
it helped out.
Chainmail, yeah.
So your father was Joe Jackson? I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's basically. But he wasn't ever hitting me, but just a very stickler on the work ethic part. So we did a lot of different workouts, running ski slopes when I was a young age. That's one thing that I still do to this day. I run a ski slope up the Palisades Parkway. Yeah, it's kind of like my getaway. Kind of mentally just toughen myself up, because you're gonna throw up. It's guaranteed. So just makes you tough.
On the 30-yard line, you got to watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It helps. It builds toughness. I bring guys up there every year, and they quit and they break. So nothing's harder than that. So.
You got a lot of wimps on the Packers there.
Not on my team. I don't want to say the team.
No.
David doesn't want to run it with me. David Deal of the New York Giants.
David Deal? I think David Deal.
No, you know what? I'm sorry. You know what? I apologize. I'm sorry. I love David. I really do. He's one of my favorite guys. I'm just mad because they kicked me off the team.
Yeah. That's right. David Deal from the Giants. I think he's here in the crowd here, a linebacker. Yeah. He was like,
David, you want to ask them about that? Because I personally thought I did a good job. I love the Packers. I do. I'm in a great situation. I love the team that I'm on. But the Giants kicked me off the team and then won a Super Bowl. What the hell is that about,
That's
right?
not right. That's not right.
And then wait, not even won a Super Bowl, beat me at home. Yeah, I'm good friends with Justin Tuck. You know how embarrassing it is to have Justin's family stay at my house in Green Bay the night before? And it's like, oh yeah, we love Ryan, everything like that. And then they kick our ass.
Jeez.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah, you went to college with Tuck, right?
Went to college with Tuck, yes I did. Notre Dame, went to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I'll just say the Irish, because we're not really fighting too tough right now. Yeah. We're trying.
The glory. See, I remember the Rick Meyer years. Those were the glory days.
Yeah, I was like 4. I don't really know.
Those are the good old days. Seahawks draft pick, Rick Meyer. What happened to him?
Yeah.
Anyway. So we could talk to you all night. Unfortunately, the club here has a curfew on us. But it's interesting. You mentioned your brother. You're growing up. Obviously, your father was a big influence, and like this split. Your brother now is in this band, Game Rebellion. He's like a professional musician. You're a professional athlete. I mean, do you play the drums? Does he play football? How does he?
You know what's funny? He was actually a better football player than me.
Really?
And I was actually not a better musician than him. So does that make him a better person?
Are you not?
No, we grew up, both our parents were artists. So music was a big part of, I don't know if any of you guys know Atlantic Starr, the group Atlantic Starr. It's an old group. My aunt was a lead singer for them.
Wow.
And so we grew up going to all those stupid award shows and everything. Stupid. Yeah, it was pretty stupid. I thought they were stupid at the time. But my brother...
You gotta put that on the Wikipedia page, because I didn't see that here.
Yeah, you don't put that. Well, what am I supposed to write it on the Wikipedia page?
I wanted to ask about it. Yeah, you gotta update your page, man.
I don't do that.
Someone's got to do it for him. Who's gonna?
Anybody can. We were just talking about it. Anybody can update the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
If you think it's cool about me, just say it. Whatever.
No, here it is. Well, yeah, tomorrow we'll do this. We'll check tomorrow. Check your Wikipedia page tomorrow.
The page ends abruptly at 2008.
Just do it.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you want it to be a credible source, just cite God. You'll be good. Who said it? God. If God said it, it's good. It's pretty reliable.
Well, well, Ryan, it's been great. Let's open up some questions. We've got some Packers fans here wearing your jerseys. Anyone have any questions for Ryan about the season or anything? No? Just shout it out, because I can't see anybody. In the back. Go for it.
What can we expect from you for fantasy football this year? Where should I draft you?
Are you going to pick me?
Well, that's the question.
Well, shit. I got to know if you're going to pick me. If you're going to pick me, expect big things. If you're not going to pick me, I don't care. Nah, I'm healthy, which is the number one thing, and I know for fantasy, I've learned the fantasy thing. I'm good. So you want big runs and touchdowns.
Goal line carries?
What was that? Goal line carry? No, don't worry about that. You want big runs and touchdowns. I just said that. Big runs and touchdowns, and that's me. So there you go. So expect a lot of points. I got to get back to what I did in 07, so ESPN can give me commercials.